6.
Music is a universal language. People around the world listen to music almost every day, but it's not so common to think about how it's made. Music is made with respect to time, meaning it fits into a certain time, speed, and beat. Conducting is a consistent pattern of hand movements that is used to visualize this beat to other musicians. Today, I will teach you how to conduct a 4-beat pattern, which is the most common pattern in music. I have been taking music classes and performing for almost 9 years, and I have conducted our high school's music marching band for the past 2 years. That being said, I have seen and done a lot of conducting throughout my life. To conduct in 4/4 time, there are 3 main things you must know: the materials you need, the pattern, and stylistic choices you can make. The first thing is materials. The biggest choice you have to make when conducting is if you would like to conduct with your hands or with a baton. Most people use their hands to conduct in an outdoor setting. Drum majors, which are people that conduct marching bands, will often conduct using their hands while wearing white gloves. Conducting with your hands, specifically with the white gloves, makes your pattern more visible from far distances. Conducting with a baton is more commonly seen indoors. This is a baton. Band and orchestra directors will use batons for indoor ensembles. The baton makes your beat clearer while still being visible to the closer group of people. Today, I will be showing you how to conduct with a baton. Now that you have chosen either to conduct with a baton or with your hands, we may move on to pattern. Today, I will be teaching a 4/4 pattern. The first movement in your pattern is going to show the first beat, also known as the downbeat. The downbeat needs to be the clearest beat in your entire measure. As the name suggests, the movement for your downbeat is going to be a downward motion. That is your first beat, a downward motion. The second beat is going to be an inward motion. The second beat, as you may infer, directly follows the first beat. And as I said, it is an inward motion, meaning if you are conducting with your right hand, you are going to move to the left, in towards your body. On the other hand, if you're conducting with your left, it's going to move right, again, inward towards your body. This brings us to the third beat. Making sure the time between beats is consistent, meaning that you are not speeding up the beats. Your third beat is going to be an outward motion, and it's going to directly mirror your second beat. So it will go out, meaning it should be opposite of beat 2. So far, we have beat 1, beat 2, and beat 3. This leads us into our final beat, or the 4th beat. This will be shown by an upward motion. This upward motion will make it much easier to get back into our first beat or our downbeat of the next measure. Once you have all of these beats and you feel confident what the motions are supposed to look like, you can practice putting them all together. For example, beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, beat 4. It should look a little bit like an arrow. Once you have practiced this, putting them all together, and you can do it multiple times in a row, your body should start to pick up on the muscle memory, and it should get easier as you continue. Now that you've learned your pattern, we can work on making your pattern a little more stylistic and appropriate for the music you're playing. Many conductors will use a distinct style for the tempo or speed of the music and to show the emotions of the music. For your speed or your tempo, many conductors will use a sharper pattern for faster songs, meaning there's not going to be a lot of bounce. For example, this would be a sharp pattern. As you can see, there's not a lot of extra movement, just the beats. This is so that the beat doesn't get lost and your ensemble won't slow down. On the other hand, for a slower song, a conductor might use a flowier, bouncier conducting pattern so that the ensemble doesn't speed up. This would be what I would do for a slower song. As you can see, there is more movement and thus the beats don't get squished together. Conductors also might use a unique style to portray emotions. For a march or a more energetic piece, a conductor might use a sharper tempo to show the energy that's happening. As you can see, there's more energy in that than for a more somber song. A conductor might really slow it down and kind of build the emotion using the visualization of their pattern. In summary, to begin your conducting journey, specifically in 4/4, the most important aspects are your materials, the movements of your pattern, and the stylistic choices you make. To continue practicing your conducting journey, you can Google songs in 4/4. Many of your favorite songs are probably in 4/4. Some famous songs that are in a 4/4 pattern are Let It Be by the Beatles and Rolling in the Deep by Adele. Conducting is a way to show music in the bigger picture and to show how it interacts with time. Now that you have learned how to conduct in a 4/4 pattern, you can conduct your favorite 4/4 songs and share this new skill with those around you. Thank you.